Hi there and welcome to the second episode of our Italy trip. Today we're going on a special trip to Capri. I've wanted for so long to visit this beautiful island, so I'm so excited. Let's go.
Then all the rest are quite old-fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find.
It's packed full and there's so much wind in the train and it goes so fast. And we're here going to the ferries. We have 12 minutes to get to the ferry, so we're running.
The lights were dimmed as our eyes met, you saw me, and forever.
So to reach the ferry we have to go down these stairs. Look at this. Never seen this before. And still we have to rush to get there in time. Follow the crowds. Continuing with the stairs. I'm filming this because honestly I wish somebody had, because it's quite confusing. Now let's go find our ferry. We are with the company NLG. I think it's over there. This is ours for Capri. I can't believe we made it. Phew.
The lights were dimmed as our eyes met and you saw me, and forevermore I'd like to share that vintage dream. And forevermore we're living in that vintage dream. Different than all the rest, are quite old-fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream of.
So we've just arrived in Capri. Stepping off the ferry, our first view is the marina with the colorful buildings in the background. Capri is often shown as glamorous and full of must-see spots, but today we wanted to try something different. A slow, simple, and very atypical day on the island. Before diving into the island itself, we wanted to take a moment here away from the crowd to lift the drone and really see Capri from above. And from this perspective, it's not hard to see why Capri has been considered a dream destination for centuries. If you didn't know, Roman emperors once built their villas here. Later on, writers, artists, and celebrities followed, drawn by the dramatic cliffs, turquoise waters, and the mysterious allure of the Faraglioni rocks. Even today, Capri has this reputation as one of the most glamorous islands in the whole world. But that raises the big question, is Capri really the dream people imagine, or has it become more of a tourist trap? It's one of Italy's most visited destinations, and being here right now, watching it from above, the magic is undeniable. Standing here, it feels like we're about to step into a postcard. The colors, the cliffs, the sheer beauty of the island, they make you understand why Capri became so famous in the first place. So let's see if mass tourism has taken away its charm. They make the sandwiches right there on the spot. And you choose whichever protein you want, with tomato salad and cheese. This was 7 euros. I think she said caprese pancetta.
Salami della nonna.
Made by the nonna. And she cut us in half so we could eat much easier. Eccola.
Very good.
I think it's really flavorful. The tomatoes are very flavorful and the basilicum.
Good enough. Molto bene, molto fresca.
Più bello.
Pure bello.
Let me try this juice, Faralelle. Continuing with a flight of stairs, of course. To get to the city center, from the marina you have to go up. What's really cool is that we're passing near all these houses of actual people that live here and have beautiful gardens. So stunning. And they each have a name. They're worse than Porto's stairs. At least the view is pretty. Now I really regret not taking any water with us because it's really, really hot and it's only May, so if you come, definitely bring some because the stairs are never ending. And after we walked all of these stairs, we found out that there was actually a cable car that goes from the top way down to the bottom in the marina, and we're just about to reach it, the cable car. It's called Capri Funicular. So yeah. And finally, after almost 45 minutes, at the top we found ourselves in the famous Piazzetta, Capri's central square, often called the living room of the world. It's surrounded by a lot of tourists, of course, but also by cafes, tiny streets. It felt both glamorous and human at the same time. We let ourselves simply wander through the streets, just walking slowly, hand in hand with the island.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors.
Look at this pizzeria, how it's situated, so cool. This is the name. Look at these chocolates.
Folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love.
And this bus will take you to Capri if you don't want to take the chair up there.
Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop.
Trying our lemon sorbetto, our first one here. It's very sour. It's like a vanilla ice cream with lemon juice inside. But it's refreshing, especially on this hot day. And in case you are wondering, it was 7 euros. It's so big. Definitely share it if you want to buy one. I don't think I can finish this by myself. And Laura doesn't like it. He says it's too sour. And it is too sour, but you get used to it. We're just taking a break because we really got tired of all of the hassle here. I mean, we realized this kind of tourism is not for us. I mean, we don't like to walk around the streets and just stay in files with other people and everybody's screaming, running, searching for something, wanting to sit down somewhere. No, this is not for us. The island is so beautiful. I think it's worth visiting. Maybe not staying for the entire day, but it's worth seeing because the nature is really amazing. But it can also be tiring if you don't want a lot of tourists swarming around you. And I think now there's not that many tourists because it's May. I wonder how it is in summer here. I think in summer you can't even walk around. But yeah, we're gonna enjoy the time that we have left on the island and then go back to Sorrento.
A cure for the air conditioning blues.
After exploring the streets around the Piazzetta, we found a little garden that seemed like a hidden gem. It was full of wonderful trees, cactuses, and unique plants, and it really felt like a small hidden gem in the middle of all the craziness. There were some people on the benches here, and we all just stood in silence, admiring the nature and taking in that salty air from the sea. Standing here, we also wanted to see what Capri looked like from above this garden. And look at this view. From here you can see it all, the white houses clinging to the hillside, the deep blue of the sea, and the mountain rising in the distance. Even if the island felt too touristy at times for us, we really can't deny how beautiful Capri really is. From above, we are reminded why the island became so famous in the first place. It really is a place like no other. It started to rain while still sunny.
Folded on the lawn chair in all the colors.
Instagram versus real life.
Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
Back in the marina, and we want to go check out a beach. Spiaggia Grande, I think it's called. We decided to finally give our legs a rest and take the funicular down. It carried us straight towards the sea, where we found a quiet beach. We didn't swim, didn't rush, we just stood still for a minute, looking at the water, the boats, and of the cliffs rising high above. We enjoyed watching people take a calm beach day, and we reminded ourselves that we travel not to collect attractions, but to feel a place fully, even for only a couple of hours.
Washed in every shade of green in all the colors. Summer love. Remember the lazy river day.
Stopping at a cafeteria to grab some coffees, and we're sitting at the bar at Italian view. It's right across the street from the marina. We're now waiting to embark on our ferry. We have about an hour to wait. And we were just thinking that you don't really have time in a day trip to see everything. I mean, if you really want to see everything, you have to stay a couple of days because, as we said before, we took the steps and the steps killed us. We had no energy after that. And you need energy because you have to go to Anna Capri, to Augusta's Gardens. You have a lot to see. Yeah.
See Blue Grotto.
To see Blue Grotto, yes. And you need time for that. You can't do it in a day trip. That's why we felt like those tourists that run to check things off the list. And we're not that kind of people. So yeah, it's really beautiful. But if you want to come, I suggest at least 1 or 2 nights here to fully enjoy at your own pace. We're going to take the elevator because there's no way we're gonna go up the stairs. And since we're so tired, we're gonna go back to our little town because it's much more peaceful, and go to a great restaurant and chill the night out. Since the lift has a very long queue, We have no choice but to go up this hill. This is the part with touristic cities. Whoa, this is so weird. Definitely an experience.
From Sorrento.
Live.
But not
I'm gonna check my Apple Health to see how many floors. I don't even know how to speak. Yes, we made it. So happy. Buying tickets for Vico e Quenze. Grazie. Going to dinner. Just in time for sunset. We're back to La Tradizione because it was such a good meal and we need to taste some more. And when you come here, and you're gonna come here, you have to try this one. It's made by the nonna of the family that has the restaurant, and it's just delicious. It's like a panettone with some kind of fat. It's so good. This one still has it. It's so good. It really creates addiction. And now for the meal, this is cotoletta, which is veal fried, and inside it's so soft. We tried it yesterday. These are potato chips made in-house with pecorino cheese and pepper. And this is lamb fried. So good. Can't wait to eat. First, some cabbage salad, which is so good. It's my favorite. The red one. And look at these chips. So big. And the cheese, it goes perfectly. So good. And soft. Has a lot of fat in it, which makes it even more delicious. Wow. And even though we are full, we had to try their tiramisu. Perfection. Wow, it looks good. It has like drops of chocolate in it, or coffee. It's very good. Yes, chocolate nibs. It's really flavorful. A little bit like an alcohol flavor.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh like that.
If you come with a car, just be advised that there will be a lot of cars, so you have to wait in lines. And now we're gonna see where we're gonna park. If you park on the blue lines, it will be around 3 or 4 euros per hour. Or there are parkings. I have two saved. They are each 30 euros per day. The traffic is chaotic because the streets are so small. Wow. So this is how it feels to drive in Positano. We decided to park on one of the blue lines because we estimate there will be 3 or 4 hours around here, so it doesn't make sense to pay a full 30 or 35 euros for the whole day. Here is where we parked. 4 euros per hour. And I'm going to the parking box, which is right in front of us. Does it work? Oh, yes, it works. Great. And it even takes card. That's our car. So we bought for 5 hours, was 20 euros. So we want to make the most out of Positano, and I have here my itinerary. It has the exact location, so we don't have to wander through Google Maps. I just click a button and go directly there. Okay, this is it. Now let's go to the Church of Santa Maria Assunta, and I click the button and it opens directly onto Google Maps. I hit directions and that's it. Let's go. Well, this is an experience. On the left there are cars passing by, and on the right a beautiful vista. Right? Such an experience.
Beautiful.
Benvenuto a Positano. Wow, it's so cute. Wow. Let's go see the church. The Church of Santa Maria Assunta has watched over Positano for more than 1,000 years. It's built on the site of an ancient Benedictine monastery and is known for its 13th century Byzantine icon of Black Madonna, a symbol said to have arrived here by sea. The church's dome, covered in colorful majolica tiles, has become the heart of Positano's skyline, a landmark seen from every terrace and every postcard. Standing here, it feels like all of Positano's history, faith, art, and legend meets beneath this golden light. And the view from the church's steps is even more incredible. Just look at this wonderful view of the sea. We're heading there right now to see it up close. Stopping for a lunch break, a homemade sandwich that we made this morning, and just stare out at the beach. Enjoy the views. Sitting here on the beach with this view, wanting to fly the drone a little bit to see all these beautiful cliffs from above. So beautiful. And the sun is really scorching. It's really hot. It's definitely a beachy day. But again, we don't have our swimsuits with us. Maybe next time. Positano is one of those places that almost doesn't look real. Houses stacked on cliffs, all in soft shades of pink, yellow, and white. From above, it looks peaceful, but once you're there, you realize it's full of life. The streets are narrow, steep, and very, very crowded. Hundreds of steps leading to cafes, shops, and some of the best views on the coast. For centuries, this was a quiet fishing village until the 1950s, when the artists and writers started coming here and made it famous as a place for la dolce vita. And thus, today, Positano is one of Italy's most visited towns. It's busy, it's beautiful, and a little overwhelming, but once you see it for yourself, you truly understand why people keep coming back. We've just been sitting here listening to the waves, and it's so beautiful. We really like Positano, definitely more than Capri, just our personal opinion. It's really, really beautiful. I mean, I could definitely see myself coming back next time, staying a couple of days and just enjoying the beach, walking up and down the steps. It's really, really beautiful. It's really special. So I really get the hype, the travel hype with it. We don't usually go to such destinations that are crowded with tourists, but I find it quite okay right now. I don't think it's quite as crowded as in the summer right now, so it's nice to see it at least once in your life. I think you have to do this to see what drives all the tourists here and why is it so special. And I think we can see why. It's really, truly stunning and a wonder of nature. Something to cool off, so we bought some coconut granita, which is like slashed ice, I think. Yeah, and a water. Perfect for a sunny beach day. Wow, it gives you like brain freeze, and it's awesome. We're done with our beach day, and we're going to explore Positano some more, maybe even have a coffee. The streets are so pretty. Let's try the Sicilian cannolo. Bought here. Where is it? Positano Paradise. This is with ice cream?
Good.
That's good. Let me see.
It's like
It's vanilla ice cream with pistachio on top. It's good, but oh, now I see. Now it tastes the limon in it. Instagram versus reality again. Here on Via Colombo, we have the most amazing views. Look at this. Perfection. Can't believe people live there. And these flowers over here make it even more beautiful. There's Franco's bar, and from here you can see this beautiful view. Not just the hills, look at the water. Oh my gosh. Can I jump in it? From here? I'm gonna take a film photo because I love them. Look, it's so beautiful! And a film photo. Imagine having a house here with this view every single day. The water is sparkling. Get ready to walk a little bit on the streets if you're coming to this part of Italy. But it's such a unique mix of cars and hills and the sea. Vespas. So we sat down at a table here, ordered some water and a Rossini, which is a Bellini, but with strawberry, Prosecco and strawberry. Ligali Bistro it was called. No, it doesn't end. Eat a lot of pasta and aperitivos because you'll be working them out. The saga continues. Yay, we made it! Back where we started. Back to catch our breaths and then go out for dinner. Back to the best restaurant in Vico Equense because we want to try the entire menu if possible. Everything was delicious up until now, so let's see how their pasta is. This is al ragu, rigatoni al ragu. And this is ziti genovese. So good. Let's see how the Genovese style is. I think this has onion and meat. Try. It's like ossobuco with rigatoni. It's so good. Like onion and stewed beef. It's so good. This one has minced meat apparently in the tomato sauce.